Hey guys, so today we're going to look at a pastor who claims to be Christian, but his teachings are a bit questionable. But before we get into the details, make sure that you like this video, subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell so that you don't miss any of our videos. Okay, so let's first look at the video.
God is gay. God is a lesbian. God is trans. God is gender non-binary. God is straight. God is cisgender. God is black. God is white. God is Middle Eastern. God is Asian. God is differently abled mentally and physically. God is able-bodied. God is you, and you are God because you are a reflection of God's divine image.
What? God is you and you are God? What is that supposed to mean? Like, we are the creators of the universe? We are omnipotent, omniscient, and omnipresent? Well, I guess I missed the memo because I don't seem to have gotten those abilities. But I guess it's not just humans who have new attributes. According to this pastor, God is gay, lesbian, trans, non-binary, black, white, every label you can think of, I guess. According to this pastor, we are made in God's image. So if we are experiencing things like transgenderism, gender fluidity, bi or pansexuality, etc., then because we are a reflection of God's image, He must be those things too. I don't think that's how that works. First, we are made in God's image and not the other way around. It says in Genesis, "Let us make man in our image and likeness." So we, the creation, were created to reflect the Creator. God is perfect. He is holy. We are created to reflect that perfect holiness. But we don't. So what happened? Sin happened. Man, who was created with original justice and holiness, with every virtue rightly ordered and with full control over his passions, became a pale resemblance of the original. The expectation versus reality is kind of like this. Original sin has broken our hearts, minds, and bodies. So everything we experience, including sex and sexuality, are an inversion. We cannot look at the inversion and say, this is what God is. We are supposed to be in communion with God, but because of our sin, everything that was good has become inverted. God is beyond gender and race. So you can't put God in the boxes we use to describe ourselves. If everything we go through as humans reflects God, then if I'm a racist or a murderer, does that make God a racist and a murderer? Of course not. God logically cannot be anything but good. If He isn't, then He isn't God. And even if we talk about being a good human being, our goodness will never be good enough when we compare with God. It might be nice to say we are perfect the way we are, but ultimately it's not true. Christ is the one who makes us perfect in heaven. While we can strive to live a virtuous and holy life here on earth, most of us would still need to go through purgatory to purify ourselves so that we can stand before God. God is unique and incomparable. Even though the Bible and the mystics have tried to relate the experience of God using human language, the truth is beyond our human comprehension. So our feelings or our experience of reality cannot define God. Our experience of something like death, for example, is very different as a child, a teenager, or as an adult. This is because we as humans are very limited. Our understanding or grasp on reality differs based on our age, maturity, or experience. But God is unchangeable. So it doesn't make sense to use labels that describe the broken, imperfect human beings of God who is good, holy, and perfect. So, what do you think about this? Are we God? Can we describe God with labels like lesbian or non-binary? Let us know in the comments below. Also, if you like this new format, let us know by liking and subscribing to our channel. Until next time.